Hello clarinet fans, and welcome to the next instalment of my Deconstructing Weber's series, the Grand Duo Concertant second movement. Now, what I said about the first movement and in general about Weber's writing is he's an operatic composer, so his music is naturally quite flamboyant and dramatic because of his extensive opera compositions. And this movement's no different. It even has a specific marking, con duolo, which, if I remember correctly, means with sadness. Probably the closest English word would be dolor, D-O-L-O-U-R. And let me just look that up, but I think, of course, con is with, but I'm pretty sure duolo is sadness. Okay, it's not even in my little it's not even in my little book, but I'm pretty sure it means with sadness. There is an enormous amount of drama in this piece, and it's in D minor at the start, or C minor for the piano, ranging from double P to double F within the space of about 30 bars, which is quite incredible. And then you get to C, and suddenly you're in a major key, which would probably be A minor, I suppose, maybe even A major, perhaps A major. And again, it has you going from double P to double F in a very short space of time. I don't feel the writing for the piano is as intricate here as it is for the first and third movements. But let's decide that as we go through the movement. So, let's start, shall we? Probably some of the more incredibly profound music you'll hear, and you can see these operatic overtones, And even though I can't sort of do this with this piano accompaniment, I do tend to take a little bit of time, especially with that run up to the top F. But what is a major clarinet technical issue leading up to A, from the beginning to A, is how do we get a nice legato despite leaps of a fourth and fifth and octave and not get the notes popping. And again, I do relax the jaw, not so much that you're flat. And when you soft fingers, I think I may have touched on briefly the technique of soft fingers. What that is gently placing the fingers down rather than, because it tends to pop. And it works the same way lifting them off. So if I was just to lift it up, it pops. But if you have, and here we do want a focused sound, but not dense. But if you lift them up slowly, let's try that again. If you think about it too much, it ain't going to happen. And even in this phrase, I do swell it and come away, sort of swell right up until the B actually, and then come away. Never getting above about a mezzo piano, mind you, but okay. Now these next 4 to 8 bars, we're coming from a forte down to a double piano. But even in the phrases, there's sort of little swells and decrescendos that aren't marked. And by the time you get to 2 bars before A, you're down into that shallow. So don't take too much notice of that double P. You do want a rich sound there. So here to allow you to get down to that P. So let's take that passage from the beginning up to A.